Norton at 9:51. 29 seconds later, DeMaio making it 2-1 Islanders. Ogrodnik a power play goal at 15:47. Islanders 14 shots, Rangers 11. Rangers 2 for 2 on the power play. Islanders 0 for 1, but starting the second period, they have a two-man advantage with Broughton and Moeller in the penalty box for the Rangers. Broughton for another 40 seconds. LaFontaine, Volek, Sutter, Norton and Crossman for the power play. Kissio, Patrick, and Rochefort for the Rangers.
10-3. The Rangers have outscored the Islanders in the previous 4 second periods. But here the Islanders have a glorious chance to take the lead.
Norton on the move on the 5-on-3. Pulls up. Islanders move in. Norton looking, shooting. Saved by Richter. Patrick clears.
Sam, that's one time the goaltender doesn't mind kicking the puck away. If you can't turn it to the corner, kick it up high through the slot. That's what Richter did on that play. Got the puck out of traffic.
12 seconds in the two-man advantage. Brent Sutter back to Volek. Volek looks to LaFontaine. Controls it at the line. Norton looking to Crossman. Picked up by Kissio. Broughton is back on. And he knocks it away from Norton unexpectedly. Broughton breaking down. Paul Broughton moves in all alone. Broughton fakes, and it's stopped. A stick save by Fitzpatrick. What a move by Paul Broughton. Boy, he had the crowd on its feet, and Broughton with a takeaway feeds Kissio. He gets it to Rochefort. He scores! A short-handed goal gives the Rangers a 3-2 lead. What a play by Broughton.
Watch him come out of the penalty box here, Sam. Ship it away from Norton, who wasn't expecting it. Now watch his speed. Fitzpatrick plays him pretty well. In fact, he plays him real well. Now when the puck goes back to Rochefort here, watch LaFontaine skate right by Rochefort. LaFontaine is up high, thinking his team's not in trouble. What work by Broughton. Look at LaFontaine. He'll skate right by. There, he comes in from behind. Rochefort moves in and takes a shot. LaFontaine was out over the blue line on the play. Here's the drop pass. LaFontaine's over the blue line. Rochefort whips it right through, and the Rangers have the lead.
Back to the live action. LaFontaine moving in. Randy Wood. 30 seconds to go in the Islander 5-on-4 power play. Shot by McBean. Save made by Richter. Flatley's got the puck. Randy Wood. LaFontaine set up down low. Jeff Finley at the point. Now it's Wood. LaFontaine in the corner. To Finley. Tees it up for the shot. Deflected by Janssens. Eriksson has it. Here come the Rangers one more time. Eriksson kills some time in center ice. Beautiful penalty killing by Jan Eriksson. Islanders power play is over. LaFontaine moving in against Bloomberg. Bloomberg takes him out of the play. Flatley gets to the puck. The Islanders fail on a 5-on-3 advantage. The Rangers score a shorthanded goal. LaFontaine knocked away by Nichols and out of the zone. Rochefort with his first of the series from Kissio and Broughton, giving the Rangers the 3-2 lead. McBean back for it. Nichols on him. McBean firing it around the net. Almost looked like he was taking a shot on his own goal. Rough. Rangers leading for the second time of the game. Millette moving around Laxdal. Lauer tries to clear the zone. Gardner got a stick on it. Retrieves it and sends it in. Time of the Ranger goal, 1:02. And the shorthanded goal by Rochefort. So the Rangers specialty teams dominating play here. 2 for 2 on the power play. And a shorthanded goal. The Islanders are 0 for 2 on their power play.
Second shorthanded goal of the series for the Rangers. Penalty coming up. I think the Islanders get caught here. A slashing call.
Maybe DeMaio again.
Right. It appears to be Rangers power play.
57, Rangers' third power play of the game. They're 2 for 2. DeMaio took a boarding penalty in the first period, and the Rangers scored. Rangers with Turcotte, Patrick, Kissio, Ogrodnik, and Mullen for the power play. Ogrodnik battling Diduck, who punched at him. Patrick sets up Turcotte. Save Fitzpatrick, and he was shaking on that shot.
Good shot by Turcotte. A tricky, hard shot, Sam. Fitzpatrick almost overplayed it, but he recovered to make the save. Turcotte with a big shot. If he hits the net, it's some shot.
Mullen's got the puck now. Maloney, McDonough, Nyland, and Diduck for the Islanders. Turcotte. Ogrodnik set up down low with Kissio. The shot off the arm of Fitzpatrick. Mullen in the corner, checked by McDonough. Turcotte's got the puck now, goes back to Mullen. Two men down low for the Rangers. Mullen winding up and faking, goes back to Turcotte. Mullen again, one time it is blocked off of Nyland and comes out of the zone as it was missed by Patrick. McDonough taken out by Turcotte. Rangers have it back. 1 minute to go on the power play. Islanders changing. Rangers look for a breakaway. Flatley got his stick on the puck. Good play. Otherwise, Gartner might have been in all alone. Instead, it was an offside for the Rangers.
For the Rangers, Sam, the special teams in this series going into this game, the Rangers was sitting at plus 4. They had 3 more power play goals than the Islanders. Add to that the shorthanded goal. So that's plus 4 going into this game. Now you add this game into it, they're plus 7 on the specialty teams. That's more than 1 per game, a pretty good average. That was one of Roger Nielsen's 4 keys going into the series. Smart toughness, goaltending, special teams, and smart defensive play.
Norton and Crossman on now for the Islanders with Flatley and Sutter. Rangers have Gardner, Nichols, and Wilson. Moeller has come on replacing Patrick. Turcotte still on, brings it across, and shoots wide. Gardner goes for the puck, but it's beaten to it by Norton. Longley boards. Norton couldn't handle it. Wilson going for it. Flatley is there. Crossman Norton trying to clear. It was blocked. Nichols has it. Gardner set up down low. Turcotte. Moeller. Turcotte shoots. It's blocked in front by Norton. Cleared by Brent Sutter. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Richter out for Nichols. Leads Moeller. Moeller moving in. Moeller against Norton. Pulls up. Looks for a man to pass to. Finds Turcotte. Back to Wilson. Moving in. Wilson across to Nichols. Tees it up for the shot. Deflected. Up into the air it goes. Taken by Gartner. Boy, is he slashed by Norton.
Norton slashing up high.
Shot by Gartner. Stick to side by Fitzpatrick. Gartner sent flying. Nichols has the puck. Taken down by McDonough. Crossman clears it out of the zone. The power play is over. The teams are back at full strength. Rangers 2 for 3 on the power play. They had 2 shots on goal during that man advantage. Wilson, 14:40 to go. Second period. Rangers leading 3-2. Gardner playing it in. Fitzpatrick stops it. Diduck moving out with the puck. Islanders with LaFontaine found Gartner and Wood on the ice. Rochefort breaking up that pass. Finley.
Oh, the referee got hurt, Sam. Mike Gartner threw a body check into Diduck, who came across the body of Billy McCreary, the referee, and he blew the whistle immediately. And it appears that he's in some sort of trouble, perhaps a leg injury. Rob Schick is here as a backup referee for this game. I had a little discussion with the two about the series.
We had one game thus far in the playoffs where Dave Newell was injured and Schick replaced him in Boston. McCreary being checked out will step out for a moment. The play hurt. Looks like Billy McCreary will continue in the game. Over at the Meadowlands, the Caps have taken the lead, and who else? It's Dino again.
I think this is goal number 8.
You're right.
Him. If it's his first in this game. Here's the former Ranger Kelly Miller messing around with a puck. Drops it in front. Dino Ciccarelli. Oh, man.
Wow.
Puck is 2 feet out of the air. When you're hot and you're on a roll, you're hot and on a roll. Dino Ciccarelli, the old hand-eye coordination on that play, going to the net. That tells you something, Sam. Drive to the net, look what happens.
If they handed out MVPs for first rounds, there's the MVP right now. He's got 8 goals and 3 assists. Caps are leading 3-2 in the second period. The series tied 2-2. Rochefort's shot is blocked by Randy Wood. Baumgartner moving it up the boards. And the Islanders clear the zone. 6 minutes gone by, second period. Rangers with a shorthanded goal early in the second to regain the lead. It's 3-2. Erickson centering. The shot saved. Fitzpatrick. Nice setup. Erickson to Broughton, and Paul Broughton is flying.
Sam, the depth is always something you talk about. At the beginning of a season, everyone thought for the Rangers, including myself, it might be a problem. The depth is showing up big time for the Rangers. Jansen's with a body check on Diddick, Broughton goes down low, takes the pass from Erickson. That was a good play and a fine save by Fitzpatrick as Broughton has been flying. The Rangers have been careful with their players that haven't played, Sam. They've worked hard in practice, and Broughton's been ready.
Broughton filling in for the injured Chris Nyland. There is no question Chris Nyland has a physical presence on the ice. The players respond to his presence and the emotion and the spirit that he lends to the team. Paul Broughton, I think, is a more skilled player and gives the Rangers a different dimension when he's in the game.
Well, he certainly has played well in this game. The 24-year-old showing that he's not intimidated by playing in his first ever playoff game in the National Hockey League. He's made some smart plays on the ice.
LaFontaine after Bowler. Sorry, John.
The thing about Nyland, when he's in the lineup, all he does is win. All the team does is win. Unbelievable.
That's something. It's an intangible that you can't find.
That's something that the Ranger management will have to wrestle with for next season.
Rangers were offside across the line as Millette stick handled. Gardner went across. 13:28 to go, second period. Rangers have really exploded.
11-3 now, Sam, including the latest, the shorthanded goal by Normand Rochefort. And you can see how they have exploded in certain areas in games 2, 3, and 4 during the second periods.
Islanders with DeMaio, Laxdal, and Lauer on the ice, with Crossman and Norton broken up by Bloomberg. Bloomberg and Greshner, Turcotte, Wilson, and King for the Rangers. DeMaio gets around King, goes after Bloomberg with a good hit in the corner. Bloomberg kicks it to Chris King, and the Rangers move out. King against Crossman. Sharp angle shot off the glove of Fitzpatrick, who's had trouble handling the puck. He looks a little unsure of himself. He's deep in his net.
I concur. DeMaio has added spark to the Islanders lineup. Boy, he has worked, and he's been buzzing around out there.
Penalty called. Norton on a retaliation. Yeah. King hit him. Norton retaliated with a stick, and slashing is called. Jeff Norton, upset with a call by McCreary, continues to yell at him. King hit him in center ice, and Norton went back at him with a stick.
Here's the body check as King had the puck, and King comes back with two little jabs with a stick, and McCreary, watching the retaliation, makes the call. Chris King has taken the body nicely in this period. We were told, by the way, when he hit DeMaio in the first period, DeMaio got hurt. Fitzgerald got hurt.
Yes.
Fitzgerald. That Fitzgerald hit the area of the glass where the glass starts. It's like running into a pole, and that's the reason why Fitzpatrick lost his breath on the play.
Fitzgerald.
I'll get it right later. That's why Fitzgerald lost his wind on the play. My apologies.
Norton for slashing at 7-17. Rangers' fourth power play. They're 2 for 3. Kissio, Ogrodnik, and Mullen. Patrick and Turcotte for the power play. Islanders, Sutter, Flatley, Crossman, and Nyland. Patrick. Out goes Fitzpatrick to stop the puck. Crossman wrapped up by Mullen. Ogrodnik takes it in the corner. Back to Brian Mullen, but Crossman blocks it. Sutter goes back behind his own net for Crossman. To Flatley. He's blocked by Patrick. They both go down. Crossman. Behind the net is Ogrodnik to intercept. Whacked by Flatley, but the Rangers still control. Patrick looking, shooting, wide of the net. A changeup shot by James Patrick. Just a soft wrist shot instead of the big slap shot. Kissio to James Patrick, wrists it toward the net, wide. Looking for a deflection by Ogrodnik. Ogrodnik chasing Crossman. Crossman able to clear the zone. Flatley taken away by Turcotte, moves in against Crossman and shoots. Glove save, Fitzpatrick.
The Islanders almost got in trouble, Sam, because Nyland, you see him there, he doesn't have a stick. It's in behind the goal. He thought his team was moving up ice while killing the penalty. He decided to go to the bench and get a new stick. The Rangers turned the puck over at center ice. Right here, they get control. Nyland is heading to the bench. The Rangers turn it around, think offense. Now Nyland struggles to get back. Turcotte took the shot, and a fine save by Fitzpatrick. Probably his best. Turcotte, power play shot, looking to set the Rangers up to a 2-goal lead. And Fitzpatrick grabs it. Still 59 seconds remaining for the Rangers on the power play.
He's faced 18 shots. He stopped 15. The rookie, Mark Fitzpatrick, playing in the playoffs in the NHL for the first time this season. This is third game of this series. Bloomberg getting it across to Moeller. Moeller toward the net, deflected wide by Nichols and up into the crowd. 48 seconds remaining in the Rangers power play. 11:31 to go. Second period. Rangers leading 3-2.
Well, Nichols' ex-teammates have a chance to close out Calgary tomorrow. Game number 6 of their series. Calgary with a fine game last night. Changed their right wingers up on the lines. Cliff Fletcher, the general manager, had a meeting with the players, and that usually works.
Neuendijk with a big game. Boston leading Hartford in the third period, 3-2. Cam Neely has 2 goals for the Bruins in that one. Montreal, Stéphane Richer has 2 goals, leading Buffalo 3-2. Nichols against McDonough. Good takeaway by McDonough, then it was knocked away by Nichols. Bloomberg with a shot. Score! It looks like Gardner. It's a power play goal, and the Rangers lead 4-2.
Jeff Norton retaliated. The Rangers went on the power play. Sam, they won the draw. Nichols beats McDonough right here. McDonough almost gets control of the puck to get it out of the zone, but Nichols battles back. Here's McDonough with the play, and Nichols battles back. The Rangers have been taking wrist shots. All they've tried to do is hit the net here, and Gardner, I think, redirects that wrist shot. Rochefort scores on a wrist shot. Here you see Bloomberg using the wrist shot. Because he's being rushed, he doesn't have time. Gardner's there alone. He redirects the puck, and the Rangers have a 2-goal lead. You see how Finley tried to block the shot? Bloomberg had the presence of mind to go high with it, and Gardner was left alone.
John, the Rangers are 10 for their last 24 on the power play.
Well, tell the guys in the blue jerseys.
Wow.
Tell people like Norton, if they want to take retaliation penalties, they're going against a very hot power play, and it's hurting their club.
Rangers power play is awesome. 3 for 4, and the Rangers lead 4-2. And once again, John, the Rangers have a 2-goal lead. Randy Wood trying to get away from Rochefort. Then he was hit by Millette. Patrick has the puck. And out of the zone, put back in by McBean. Offside Islanders. 10:37 to go. Second period. They've called Bloomberg from Moeller and Nichols at 8:40. I think Gardner gets a piece of this.
There's the play where Nichols gets it back to his teammates. Moeller to Bloomberg. The shot. And, oh, yeah, it hit something. It had to hit Gardner's stick. It certainly appeared like it did. Nonetheless, it's in the net. The Rangers enjoying a 4-2 lead. And Gardner getting some medical repairs, it appeared.
Talk about a guy who's taken a pounding and given up his body for the team. Mike Gardner has planted himself in front and done a great job.
Yeah, all series long.
Here's a shot by Laxdal, goes wide of the net. Coming down to the midway point of the second period. Rangers leading 4-2. McBean. Gary Nyland trying to control. Now it's DeMaio tied up by Ogrodnik. Mullen works it free. And into the Islander zone it goes. Fitzpatrick leaves it for Nyland. 10 minutes to go. Second period. 4-2 Rangers. A shorthanded goal and 3 power play goals for the Rangers in this game. Islanders started the second period on a 5-on-3 advantage. Rangers scored a shorthanded goal, and they are now 3 for 4 on the power play. And it is changed to Mike Gardner. Gardner gets credit for the goal. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, the Yankees, who are leading tonight against the Texas Rangers, play the Rangers at Yankee Stadium. And scorecard at 1 o'clock, followed by the Yankees and the Texas Rangers. And I believe that's Nolan Ryan pitching in that game for the Texas Rangers. So it's Yankee baseball here on MSG Network at 1 o'clock. And John, TKR did it again yesterday.
I don't believe it.
8th inning, 4-4 game, and they flipped to Beluga Whales. I know everything I need to know about Beluga Whales, but the Yankee game, I don't know how it ended.
You'll have to phone my cable company.
Oh, man.
Or phone me. My cable company keeps it on where it should be, and I'll let you know the score. I watched that ball game. That's embarrassing for the company, isn't it?
Finley has it. 9:35.
What was their name again?
TKR.
TKR. In Rockland.
That's right. Oh, man. Here's Finley. Pass blocked by Broughton. Collision along the boards between Diduck and Janssens. Finley has the puck. For Bullock. You know, as well as Volek has played, John, he plays it in from the Islanders side of the red line. Richter plays it away from Sutter. He hasn't scored as much as they need him to score. He hasn't finished.
Remember, the Rangers goaltending's been pretty good.
Sutter is stopped by Richter.
You have to remember that with Randy Wood, too. He's had so many scoring chances, but the Rangers goaltending in this series has been nothing short of exceptional. And you have to put that into perspective with these players not scoring for the other team.
Jansen's battling Crossman. Sutter is there with Erickson. Erickson knocking it free. And Jeff Norton takes the puck. All the way across. Lindy Ruff takes it back for the Rangers. Ruff looks around. Nice pass on the stick of Turcotte. Now Wilson. Score! Turcotte with another beautiful pass.
And Kerry Wilson in all by himself. Here's Lindy Ruff. Finds the open man, Turcotte. He fades away and puts a pass back. Sends Kerry Wilson in alone, and Fitzpatrick has no chance. He's been alone. Fitzpatrick has been alone. There'll be a goaltending change, but he's been alone. Now watch Turcotte fade to his left and everybody go to him. 4 blue jerseys on one side of the ice. Kerry Wilson by himself. And the Rangers taking advantage of the Islanders' defensive miscues. Turcotte reads the play beautifully. Kerry Wilson goes wide. There's the shot. And the goal. And the Rangers lead 5-2. 8:26 remaining in the second. And Sam again. The Rangers, during their second periods, have really been one-sided as far as their scoring goals against the Islanders. The young Mark Fitzpatrick probably can't believe things.
Can he, John? 13-3 now in the second periods.
He's a young man with an immense amount of talent. No shame for the way he tries. He has to learn a little bit to control himself. I'm sure he will. And the Islanders have to make a change here. The second time in 2 games they've made goaltending changes.
Fitzpatrick, actually the third time in the series, because they had to when Fitzpatrick was taken out of the game as Condra in game 2. Fitzpatrick will learn from this, John. He's a young goaltender, and he's got a lot of talent. I agree with you, and he's going to be a real good one in this league. But I think he's been a little unnerved. The power play goals that the Rangers have poured by him. And the Rangers now lead 5-2. Here's King with Turcotte. Crossman back. Turcotte shoots wide. Healy in the game. Turcotte has it knocked away by Crossman. Wilson with a second from Turcotte and Ruff at 11:34. Turcotte with 2 assists in the game. Barry Wilson for Turcotte off the heel of his stick.
The Lions played well now, Sam, in the last 2 games. The Turcotte line with Wilson and King very well the last 2 games.
5-2, Rangers leading it. 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. Nichols dropped it off his glove. Played back the other way by Norton. Maloney for Fitzgerald. Leads McDonough against Greshner. Greshner stays with him, rides him down. Maloney takes the puck. Checked by Millette. Work 3 into the corner. Greshner going for it. Held up by McDonough. Bloomberg takes it. Clears the zone. Out comes Healy. A Let's Go Rangers chant goes up. Wayne McBean hit hard and knocked down by Troy Millette. Millette again. Now Nichols moves in. He shoots wide. Rangers have missed the net on a couple of chances by Turcotte and Nichols. Gartner battling along the boards.
Rangers appear to be getting better as this game moves along. They put forth a very, very strong second period, and it started when Paul Broughton made the shorthanded play to lead to a shorthanded goal.
Patrick started games 1 and 2, and starting here in game 5. And a lot of disappointment for the young man in his first NHL playoff series, as he has failed to come up with a victory. But he's a young player with a very bright future, who had a good rookie season with 19 wins. Finley. Now Diduck. Islanders have had only 3 shots on goal here in the second period. Finley gets to it before Mullen. Ogrodnik trying to keep it in the zone, but it's batted into the Ranger bench and gloved by John Vanbiesbrouck. Good glove by the shortstop and outfielder, John Vanbiesbrouck. Remember, it makes good sense to drink responsibly. Know when to say when. A reminder from your friends at Anheuser-Busch. 6:28 remaining, second period. Brent Sutter has been outstanding in this series. But he's had to carry a huge load, especially during those 3 games in which LaFontaine was out. Lindy Ruff with a long shot. Healy got a piece of it. Diddick plays it around for Bullock, past him, kept in by Moeller. Tied up in the corner, Diddick and Erickson. Paul Broughton trying to get loose with a puck. Jansen's looking for it.
This line has been forechecking well since about the midpoint of that first period, Sam.
And they've had a couple of real good scoring chances. Once again, Rangers do a good job in the neutral zone.
Much better neutral zone play than what happened over the first 10 minutes of the first period, where the Islanders really had a lot of spunk going. The Rangers now controlling the neutral zone quite a bit.
Rangers lead 5-2. 5:40 to go. Second period. Rangers led 1-0. Islanders led 2-1, and the Rangers have scored the last 4. Sutter moving in, but it was offside. Islanders on the play.
Islanders have had just 3 shots on goal in the second period. They've been outshot 9-3. As John Erickson heads to the Rangers bench for a change. You know, he not only skates between games, the back hasn't been acting up too bad on him, but he also spends time riding the stationary bike, Sam, to really try and regain that strong conditioning he had. When you sit out a long period of time, you lose your conditioning no matter how hard you work. Now, if the Rangers happen to win this thing, they don't open until the next Thursday. A guy like Erickson, that'll really help him.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I talked to him after game 4 on the island. He said he felt real good.
Yeah, he's very happy, and the coaching staff and medical staff did the right thing in resting him over the last couple of weeks, and then played him 2 out of the last 3 games before the playoffs started.
Bloomberg takes a hit but clears the zone. Islanders send it back in. They're offside. It's a delayed offside. If the Islanders touch it, the whistle will stop play. Rangers come out with the puck. Ogrodnik gets it. Off the boards. Crossman goes for it. Crossman with DeMaio on his right. DeMaio takes it. Moves in against Greshner. All the way across for Lauer. Moves it out in front. Richter makes the save. Mullen. Lauer with a tricky play as he gloved the puck behind the net, dropped it down as he was skating out in front.
He likes that wraparound, Sam. He tried that in the overtime, remember, against Vanbiesbrouck.
Yes. On the boards. Controlled by Lauer. And he brings it out. And Richter waiting for it, but the puck was put up into the crowd by Brad Lauer. 4:38 to go. Second period. 5-2 Rangers. 3 goals in the third period, John. Lead 4-2 over the Devils.
Courtnall hasn't played well. Courtnall with a shot, beating Terrari and the Caps, who have had a history of playing well on the road. Get one from Courtnall.
Ridley, Ciccarelli, and Courtnall. Less than 3 minutes to go now in the third period. Caps lead the Devils 4-2.
Courtnall's first goal of the series.
The missing persons report is over, huh? They found them.
Courtnall and Pavanka, they needed some fine play from, and there you see the goal by Courtnall, a big one.
Millette played it off the skate of Wayne McBean. Baumgartner. Off the boards, Millette hit from behind by Wood. They battle along the boards. Long shot by McBean, saved by Richter. Millette picks it up, out with Bernie Nichols. Millette and Baumgartner have been bumping each other a little bit. Patrick. Gartner stuck in the zone, has to get onside. McBean back for the puck. Rangers with a dominant second period, and once again the story of this game, the Rangers power play 3 for 4, and plus a shorthanded goal by Normand Rochefort.
Sam, the Ranger power play goals, DeMaio took a boarding penalty in the offensive zone, Wood a hooking penalty in the offensive zone, and then Norton with a retaliation penalty in the neutral zone.
Maloney tied up by Moeller. Nichols turns.
Those are the 3 penalties that the Rangers scored power play goals on, and the Islanders, I mean, it's really been a story throughout the series, mainly because of the very potent Rangers power play.
Well, we talked from the outset about playing tough but smart. Good play by McDonough to hustle to the puck. Fitzgerald for McDonough behind the net. It bounced over his stick. McDonough and Turcotte in the corner. Wilson poking at it. Came free to Maloney, but he gave it away to Wilson. Wilson. Into the corner goes Chris King. Turcotte heads for the net. The puck around the boards. Played by McDonough. 2:40 to go in the second period. Rangers with a 5-2 lead. 3 goals here in the second, and the turnaround, the shorthanded goal by Normand Rochefort after the Islanders started this second period with a 40-second 2-man advantage. Broughton coming out of the penalty box made a huge play. Set up. He won the puck from 2 Islanders in the corner and set up the shorthanded goal. Broughton moving down with the puck. Norton can't see it. Now he finds it. Volek out for Flatley. Rochefort is back. Eriksson comes over. Off the corner boards. Volek against Bloomberg. Flatley against Eriksson. Broughton trying to take it away. Able to work it out of the zone. Crossman recovers with 1:45 to go in the second. Out for Brent Sutter. Now Norton. Lost control. Bloomberg sending it the other way. Flatley stopped. Moves by Rochefort. Volek looking. Set up for Flatley. Slid off his stick on the backhand and a penalty call. Might be Eriksson for holding. Somebody for holding.
As Flatley was driving to the net to take the pass, he was reaching out. He was on his backhand, I believe, Sam, and 3 Rangers tried to slow him down. Determination by Flatley. Rochefort is the man that's called. Holding, I believe, would be the call. And the Islanders, with 1:23 remaining in the second period, need one bad. They need a goal badly from their power play unit. Watch Flatley cut right through the middle. Now he gets the puck on his backhand. 2 different Rangers grab him. The 3rd one's in there. Down goes Flatley, and holding's a call.
Rochefort goes off. Islanders go on their 3rd power play of the game. They're 0 for 2. Holding at 18:37. And a crucial point for the Islanders here. Down by 3. Closing moments of the second period. Following the second period, QB McDonough will be Bruce Beck's guest in our studio. Bob Page will be at the MSG Sports Desk. He'll update you on hockey, basketball, baseball, and any other important news in the world of sports. And then John and I will have second period highlights. LaFontaine, Wood, Baumgartner, Crossman, and Norton for the power play.
It's interesting looking at Baumgartner on the ice for the power play.
I think his job will be just to set up in front and try to create a disturbance in front of Mike Richter. Crossman, Mullen, Kissio, Moeller, and Patrick. Moeller intercepts and skates it clear. Healy leaves it. Crossman moves it. 1 minute to go in the second period. Richter plays it up the glass. Goes into the crowd. And we'll have a face-off.
The puck went off the glass, so no penalty to the goaltender Richter. Crossman has been held to 1 point in the series, Sam, an assist. And of course, he is a key to the Islanders as far as scoring goes. He always joins the rush.
That's a credit to the Rangers for shutting him down, a key offensive player for the Islanders all season long. Randy Moeller, we've talked about him. He's played through pain, he's played tough, and he's played smart. It's over, and the Caps take a 3-2 lead back to the Cap Center in Landover, Maryland. They will play Game 6 Sunday night. Caps, once again, surprising. Beaupre, the winning goaltender. Terrari took the loss. 4-3 the final. And Ciccarelli scored again. He got at least a goal and an assist. We know that. LaFontaine lost his helmet.
So now he goes to the bench. He knows he better not play without his helmet, Sam, so they make the change. He lost his helmet after the puck was dropped in a wrestling match with Mark Janssens, the 2 centers opposite one another. So LaFontaine smart enough to get off and not play without his helmet. He's now bent over on the bench, maybe hurting a little bit.
I hope he's not shaken up.
So do I.
Puck cleared down. Norton back for it. 20 seconds to go in the second period. Brent Sutter takes the feed. Sutter moves across. Islanders set up Sutter. The shot wide. 10 seconds to go in the period. Norton to Flatley. Sutter set up in the slot. Flatley toward the net. Richter the save. Tries to smother the rebound. He's got it on the goal line.
4 Islanders, including the defenseman McBean, in tight. 2 seconds remaining on the clock at the end of the second period. Moeller talking things over with Richter. Watch the Islanders converge on Mike Richter's goal. The puck will get through the deflection. Now watch him reach back and climb. Oh man, the puck rolled right over his body, Sam, and hit the inside of his goal stick, and then pulled the puck into his body.
They're waving to Healy. They're bringing Healy to the bench. Islanders will put on an extra skater with just 2 seconds remaining. They hope to get a face-off and get a quick shot.
The big save was by Richter on the deflection in front, and then the puck rolled right over his body, going into the net, but it hit his goal stick.
Islanders have 6 skaters on,
including
on the power play,
who put his helmet, got his helmet back, and he looks to be okay.
He's set up high, looking for Sutter to win the faceoff. Rangers have 4 skaters on. Islanders on the power play. 2 seconds to go in the second period. And the shot blocked, and the buzzer sound. And the Rangers dominate the second period, outscoring the Islanders 3-0, getting a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, an even strength goal. And with 1 period remaining, the Rangers have a 5-2 lead at the end of 2. Islanders will have a power play beginning the third period for another 37 seconds. Rangers head off with a big lead. We'll head downstairs to Bruce Beck.
Call it another second period explosion by the Rangers. Game 2, 3 goals broke the game open. Game 4, 3 goals in 2:32. The Rangers romp. Tonight at Madison Square Garden, 3 goals in 7:32 of the second period, and the Rangers blow the game wide open. And oh, by the way, Mike Richter, a little unsettled in goal early, has shut down the Islanders for the last 30 minutes of play. Coming up between periods, we'll check in at the MSG Sports Desk. That and more.